Get on in here, get in here, get in here, get in here, fam. Get in here, get in here, get in here. We finna have a good time for not a long time, baby. Ooh. And it's about that time. We're gonna talk about the skits of the week. Skit of the weeks, y'all. Today was a crazy day, but I want to get on here so we could spend some time together. Go talk about the skits of the week. Oh, let me get my charger. Wait a minute, I'm talking about skit of the week and my computer about to go down. Hope everybody is having a fabulous and good evening tonight. Hope everybody's having a good time. Had a good day, had a prosperous, blessed day. And it's all about having fun, you guys. All about having a good time. So tonight I got the Bethany. I was trying to let all of the Bethany skits pass by before I got deep into what I think about her telling her dad, that she didn't feel like living anymore and about the party. The party's over with now, so I'm going to try to touch on that at some point tonight or in the morning because I do feel like it needs to be discussed. Y'all, I had to get out that wig. Lord, it was hot outside. But thank y'all who were in before. If you can't tell by the live here, I just want to show you guys the background rather. Yes, there is a phone call with Kai coming up. It should drop at 8:30. So in 1 minute, that is going to drop. Y'all let me know what y'all think when you come back on. If you watch it first or what have you, let me know your thoughts. Because me and Kai had a lot to talk about, bless his heart. They go wear that baby to death. They go wear my baby to death, I tell you that. So I want to kind of talk about the skits of the week. Skits of the week. There's a lot going on this week. We had Kai Room is already finished, Big Kai. We got Denisha with the misunderstandings. And we got Shayla. Shayla crashed out today. We all knew it was coming. So, next thing Shayla gonna do, excuse me, next thing Shayla gonna do is contact, what's his name? Her mama. No, she got to get her mama involved, of course. So that's what's going on with that. Just a lot of moving turns. I haven't really watched. Um, yeah, I'm so behind. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm so behind when it comes to, I don't know what's going on with Melissa and Trill. I have no idea. Uh-oh, did it pause? Un momento, por favor. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I don't know if you can hear me or not. If you can hear me, let me know. If not, I may have to come back. Yep. I'm getting out. Oh, hey, Kanisha Harden. How you doing, sugar? Shayla needs to grow up and take care of her own business. Totally agree. Totally agree. Today's crash out with Shayla. Now, as I was stating in my live earlier, a lot of people couldn't hear me because of the bad connection. But yeah, I think that in this situation, Anthony really was the wrong. He was in the wrong more so than anybody. Anthony was dead wrong. Anthony shouldn't have took that boy into that particular environment. I got to go back and watch the skits before he went over there, and maybe we'll pull it up together and take a look. But I want to look at the skits before he went over there to kind of see um, what exactly was said before that, you know. So I need to look at that. So just a minute, y'all. Continue to come back in. Welcome to Aunty ReRe Weekly Recap. I had a lot going on this weekend, so I didn't get a chance to do it Friday with my boy O'Neal. Man, we always have a good time. So I hadn't notified him anything. So, but we always have a good time. So just a moment. I want y'all to kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the escape beat. Just kicking. So Kanisha says, yes, Anthony knows how Shayla is. Yeah. And then his smirk afterwards. I don't know what Anthony's end game is, but him playing with Denisha, if he really is playing Denisha, oh Lord, it's gonna be a misunderstanding. Cause that smirk really bothered me. Cause it wasn't nothing funny about what she said. Nothing was funny about what she said. So hold on a minute. Let me go try to find those videos just a second. And before I put on any video tonight, I do not own the rights to any of these videos. Um, yeah, she is hiding something. She's definitely hiding something, Shanique. I think she's finna tell Brody whatever child they had together, you know, they got a child that exists. I think some adult kids finna pop up in the skits, including Piari and Anthony's. So I'm over the theory of Josie is. So you know, I had the plot twist, and the plot twist was: is Josie Denisha or Zashi's real mom? I don't think that anymore, based on some of the things that's been said. I don't think that anymore. I don't think. There would have to be a lot of twists and turns for that to be true now. Now, Denisha ain't the one. I don't know what Anthony doing, but and y'all know plot twist. He could begin with Denisha and moving her in and all of this to trigger Amber to come back. I mean, I don't know where they're going with this one. And that's the beauty of Skitland. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. And I ain't going to lie, y'all. I have been having fun with the plot twist and seeing everybody's different ideas of what they think can happen. Hey, Sabrina. I like hearing all the different things that people are thinking of what a skits can go. And I'm pretty sure somewhere behind the scenes, the writers are too. Because on each show I watched, each show I participated in, each plot twist show I've done, I'm noticing that people are more and more like coming up with their own theories. And we don't know until they drop it. So I'm happy about it. Oh, you said, whoa, what didn't happen, Sabrina? What didn't happen, Sabrina? Did a scoop drop or something? You said, whoa, you made me stop in the middle of my sentence. What happened, Sabrina? But I'm gonna go back and try to find the script from the beginning. You said, whoa, Sabrina has a skit drop, a new skit drop? Hey, Kanisha. Hey, Margaret, plot twist. If Denisha's connected with Dave, but not her baby daddy, but they met during her stripper days, and she didn't use her real name. That's a good plot twist. That's a good plot twist. I got sad for a second now because that guy who was playing, you know, he passed away. The guy who was playing the strip club owner, he was so funny to me. He was hilarious. So let me go back into the skit vault. Let me get a disclaimer. Fair use disclaimer. I don't own the rights. Hey, Money Law. Money Law, I did not know you do lives. Did not know you do lives. Boy, you gonna have to come on my show one day. I already told Sharon. I said I'm finna ask him to come to Aunty ReRe show one day. So you let the wifey and kids know Aunty ReRe is inviting you on the show. I'm finna give you my email address. You email me. We got to put something together. Cause you think a lot you know, like I think, in always impartial. So I'm dropping my email. Save my email address, Money Law. And you just let me know when, or we'll discuss offline when you come off the show. Hold on, Auntie Riri. Oh, I'm putting email, Lord, at gmail.com. I'm putting my email address in here. Send me an email and we're gonna have to set something up real soon. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Auntie Riri, okay. There go my email address. Okay, that's my email address. Write it down, copy paste or something. Okay, Charlene, why do you think they bringing on so many new characters now? Now Lisa has a new friend. Child, I can't keep up, Charlene. I don't know why. I have no idea, Charlene. But I know that a lot. I gonna say I know. Um, so let's take it back. So at first, hey Suzette. So at first, Country Wayne was just Country Wayne, and then he had the homies from the neighborhood. Then you had Drip, and you had Buddy. Then you had Rolanda. So then we all watched because it was Rolanda and the older cougar. Then when Blake came, it kind of branched off and those kids started making. So I think the more people, the more views, because then you have people coming. What I've noticed is that the Country Wayne numbers have really went up too and came up too a lot. So the more people that you have, that's the more people what's the word I'm looking for? The more people that you have, that's the more revenue, that's the more people coming from their channels. So maybe that's the reason. And I guess it's opportunities for those people, but I would like to see, and I think we all are in agreement on that, close out some of the stuff you got going on before you produce the new ones. Cause I won't lie now, I'm lost, y'all. Like so the main skits that I watch, in case anybody know, um, the main skits that I watch are what's the word I'm looking for? Amber, Anthony, those skits, the Shayla skits, even when they branched out to Iman now. I watch the Bethany skits sometime. When I want to know about the Bethany skits, I go to Ayana Enters the Chat. If y'all haven't checked out her page, it's awesome. That's my sorority sister. So I go to Ayana's page when I want to catch up on the Bethany skits. Because I like them, but I don't just watch them like that. Then I watched, of course, anything dealing with Amber. I think I already said that. I watched those kids. I'm kind of lost when it comes to the D skits. I think they picked up the momentum with the whole Sade thing. That was like a really big one. Um, that was a plot twist that kind of like surprised a lot of viewers or whatever. Um, then what's the other one I watch? I like Brody and Angelina Nam skits, but it's like right now they doing a lot. I like the Raffinam storyline, but now that's fell off again. We haven't seen Time Weeks. It's like they build a momentum up with a storyline and then they drop it. So I'm kind of lost as to where we are now. Kanisha said, I'm ready for the plot twist where Melissa. Suzette, I think you said that earlier, Suzette, when you were on Sharon's show. And you guys, if you have not checked out Sharon, I absolutely love her page too. I watch her when I'm not watching her. I watch O'Neal. I watch Vaughn. I watch Deontay. So, and Ayala enters the chat. I told you that's why I go for my all things Bethany. So, Suzette and Sharon were on earlier, and it would be crazy, y'all, if Melissa came back pregnant. That would be a good plot twist. Cause how would Amber deal with that? So we see that Amber, I'm sorry, not Amber. Um, we have our first issue in pertaining to what's his name? I don't forgot. Y'all, I'm trying to think. I went blank right there. That quick. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old. Um, is it Me Too or is it just the fact she's fights like shit? Oh, we've seen our first issue between Denisha and Anthony in regards to this whole Kai thing. So I'm ready to see what cliffhanger, what bang they finna give to Amber and Dave. I think it's gonna be that Dave, new friend, has talked to Melissa, and he gonna find out she married. I think it's gonna be something to do with Dave's business. So on the Anthony end, let me repeat that. On the Anthony end, the the big deal is with the Kai, with his relationship with his son, with Shayla. I think the big thing on Dave end, when everything hit the fan, or when we begin to see another side of Dave, is when his business is impacted. So let me repeat that one more time. On Anthony end, it's gonna have to do with Denisha and Kai and the moving in thing. That's gonna be the big issue between their relationship. The issue between Amber and Dave's relationship, I think that is going to impact his business some kind of way. Their relationship will impact the business, or it could have something to do with his daughter, because we know the daughter's birthday is coming up. So that's going to be interesting. Sabrina said, "Me too." On the fake, she's feisty like Shayla. Yep. Margaret, I thought it was an excellent skit between Pick and Sade. That was grown ups making amends, accepting accountability. I love that skit. Is Anthony redeemable? He's straight up crazy now. I don't look at Anthony in his right mind. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like Anthony has lost his mind. For him to get that room made, built that quick, think of how long it took him to let Amber remake the main bedroom. Anthony ain't in his right mind. Anthony has lost it. That's my view. I don't understand the Danielle and Amber friendship. Danielle doesn't have any loyalty to her sister. I don't. I don't understand that at all. I don't. Danielle Danielle throws to me now. She really is. Danielle want the okay to cheat. That's what I'm gonna say. And for Amber to tell her to forget her marriage or whatever, I thought that was real shiesty too. How can you become friends with somebody who, you know, Amber just moving real foul right now. Hey Diamond Vanessa, how you doing, sugar? Hey Annie. Amber's a strong woman. She can handle any situation. Y'all, if y'all don't know, baby, don't talk about Amber because Annie coming for you. Okay? Annie go come for you. Don't y'all say nothing bad about Amber. But she's still our girl and she's welcome to Aunty ReRe land anytime. We accept everybody over here. We ain't got no favorites. We don't pick no sides. Everybody's welcome, including the haters. And I'm not calling you a hater, Annie. But I'm saying I know it's some haters in the background lurking. They welcome too. Thank you for the view. Yeah, most definitely alike. You're saying everything. I was like, yeah, Money Law. We're going to cut up, y'all. I told Money Law we're going to get together and come and go live one day. We're going to cut up for y'all one day. Money Law on the cool. You need to get your channel started, crunk up. Boy, you be saying some good stuff. I was saying, whoa, when you were singing your song. Oh, girl, I thought something had happened. I would definitely put the link in the comments, y'all. But I want to know what happened before he went over to Shayla house. I think we missed something. Did y'all watch it more than once? Okay, Kanisha Horton says, "Do you think Big Car Daddy?" Oh, of course. Anytime they start talking about something inadvertently or indirectly, yeah, it's coming. It's coming, y'all. Car Daddy finna make an appearance. Trust and believe. Anthony has definitely had a nervous breakdown. Yeah, Anthony need to be in one of them homes. After years of hearing what you're not, of course, Anthony will lose himself. Yep. He has lost his mind. He clicked over. Yep. When Suzette, I believe when he straightened up his jacket that night, Anthony left the building. And I think his last cry out plea was when he stood in front of Amber and she chose Dave. I think that did something to him mentally. He mentally checked out. And Anthony had a baby with Shayla. Thank you, Suzette. Make sure you say that. And Anthony said they had a baby with Shayla. Hey, Shaquille. Amber's the creator of a lot of this mess in skit land. She introduced the demon Shayla into her marriage, and she's encouraging Danielle to step out on Bill. Hey, Shaquille or Shaquille, you got to say Amber cheated on, Anthony had a baby with Shayla. You got to say something bad about Anthony before you say anything about Amber. It still ain't gonna count, but you got to say that part. People need to get out away from Dalton. They are curses to anyone they come in contact with. Disclaimer, Anthony had a baby with Shayla. Yes, I'm telling y'all, because I thought about that today. I was like, here we go to Dalton's again. Now, Lisa done left Darren. Who you think he finna blame? Since Ben and what's his name? I need O'Neal for this one. Since Ben and Darren got involved with Anthony, now both of their wives done left them. It's the curse of the Daltons. I'm telling you. Tell them what to know. Baby, once you become friends with the Dalton, marriage over. Marriage is done. And that's what the mama was telling Amber. You go mess up my son's life indirectly. Get your own, get the divorce. And remember what she told Amber? She said, whatever stain, I think we might go back and listen to that video again. She said, whatever stain or whatever your husband got left over, that's going to rub off on my husband. On my son. She was saying then that spirit, I don't want that spirit on my son. We're going to go back and listen to that one, y'all. Amber told Danielle to pray. She ain't prayed. But I see what you're saying, though. She told her to pray, but she ain't prayed really about her marriage. And Anthony over there praying, I don't know what Anthony praying that night. I don't understand Amber and Danielle's friendship either. How is Danielle still friends with Amber, the same person who got her sister fired? Child, that's skit lame. Charlene, I'm ready for Miss Johnson and Mom to pull up our Ernestine house looking for Trey. That's gonna be y'all, they look alike. Did y'all realize how much she looked like even when she crossed her legs, she reminded me so much of Ernestine's mom. I don't know if they go, I don't want to talk too much about that plot twist because, her mom passed away in real life and I'm very, I want to be sensitive to that. But I wonder if the real Ernestine, the writer Ernestine, is going to make them related. Something tell me that Mrs. Johnson and Ernestine go be cousins or something. What y'all think about that plot twist? I think they gonna end up being cousins or something. Ernestine and Mrs. Johnson. Denisha told him, don't let this ever happen again and walk clean off. That's how you do it, baby. She finna tick. She finna flip out. But you know what I liked about today's kids with that whole situation? She was still gentle and sweet to Kai. She was still in the kitchen, which I ain't seen neither parent or step parent do. I haven't seen any of them really pay attention to Kai, like teaching him, learning him. They might get, like Shayla be like, say such and such, or say this word. But she actually took real apples and counting them out with Kai, making learning fun. Like, Denisha is such a good mother to me. I'm sorry. The situation with the son is questionable. But I think at the end of the day, she really has a mothering spirit. Oh, play with the mama said again. Okay, Miss T. His mom always said, God did God say your marriage is over? Yep. Yep, Lisa thinks she got a chance with Mike. Oh, Dan is cold. Did y'all see the look on Dan's face though? That hurt my heart. We might go back and look at that one too. That hurt my feelings to see Darren look like that. Cause even though he got his ways, he did love his wife, or do love his wife. Shaquille, for years, Anthony has been taking L's, but we fail to realize his wife been playing victim and hiding her secrets. Oh my God. Oh, Shaquille, they go get you. Shaquille, you can't say stuff like that. But I agree. Amen and amen again. Amen and amen again. This man has been taking a lot of L's from women that he really cared about, or situations like the baby that he really cared about. Money, no, it's the mom's responsibility not to let it happen again. Tanisha don't want nothing but her and her son house. Miss T and others, though, I really don't think that she planned for that to happen. Any normal person, Anthony know how Shayla is, more so than anybody else. He should have left that boy in the car with the air conditioner on. He could have left him in the car with the air conditioner on, got caught, and left. He didn't have to bring that boy in the house. And to that point, I feel like he did that on purpose, and that was wrong. Yep. What can yeah, the moms do look alike. Yeah. Mama AJ and they got same mannerisms. That's why I say I wonder if they related in real life. Cause if you would have put on some red shades, she looked a lot like Mama AJ. And she even crossed her legs like Mama AJ used to cross her legs. What can Denisha do? Denisha needs Anthony. Anthony doesn't need her. Well, now she technically she was doing okay without Anthony. She don't need Anthony. I mean, he give bonus, but she'll survive without him. And that's why she didn't want to take his money, Miss T, remember? She didn't want nobody else to be in control. Amber's relationship with Danielle is built off Anthony hate. Yep. Her relationship with Ernestine pushes forward the hate of Anthony. Yep. Her relationship today is hate. Ooh. Yep. Yep. You preaching. You preaching. Those apples. Ooh, Angela. Girl, symbolism. I love it. I love this Angela. Oh my God, Angela. I like that. I like that, Angela. That's a good. Do y'all see what she wrote? Those apples are for forbidden fruit. Symbolic. Oh, yeah, that's what I get enjoyment out of the skits. I don't be here to hate people or to press hate or anything like that. I like the symbolism. Hey, Jarena. That's a good one, Angela. Big Kai should have stayed at home with Denisha. Yep, he could have. But I think he just like, I think Anthony meant to like take them out, play with them, but he should have told. That's why I say I don't get people when they say that Amber shouldn't tell Dave anything about her past. Communication is huge. A lot of people are divorced. A lot of people get into it and have misunderstandings and everything else over everyday lack of communication. Lack of communication starts a whole lot of mess. Yep, I do believe that Miss T. He did it on purpose. But what is his purpose is the key. I'm hoping this season of evolution for Ant character. Girl, Ant is crazy, Margaret. I hope they get him some medication. Or at least something. I don't know. I don't know what to say, Margaret. Today floored me. After he smirked, I don't play with kids. Don't bring the kids in it. Shayla is gonna have a problem with Denisha's son regardless. Because in her mind, yep, that's a good one, Jarena. She said Shayla's gonna have a problem with Denisha's son regardless because in her mind, Kai should be Anthony's only child. Yep. Diamond Vanessa, everyone is arguing on Facebook whether Amber is abandoning the marital home or not. big question. Did Amber technically abandon the murder home? I say yes, she did. I say she did. And that's why I stay out of the Facebook streets because you got to think about it. On Facebook, Country Wayne has 11 million. 11 million viewers. On YouTube, it's just 600, like, I'm sorry, it's like 670, I think, 670,000, almost 700,000 on YouTube. And y'all see how much drama and chaos it is. I stay off them Facebook streets because them Facebook streets get dangerous. And TikTok. Baby, TikTok is a whole mess when it comes to the country wine skits. I stay where it's safe. And even over here, it's I ain't even gonna get into the shade that sometimes be over here or misunderstandings that be over here. So I stay to myself. I ain't got time for the drama and all the hate. I really do this for the fun, the laughter, and the comedy of it all. And well, ain't really ain't that much comedy no more, but I do it for the dramatic of it all, for the art of it. Try to be creative. I try to bring some fun to it. I ain't got time for all that hate and the other little sneaky stuff people be doing behind the scenes. I ain't got time for it. And trying to promote hate and stuff, you know, commentators, let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up before I get in trouble. But I mind my own business. And I just try to promote love, try to promote goodness, and that's it. All that other trying to be competitive and all that, baby. I no man get the credit but God. Shaquille, I agree. I think Denisha will be here for a while. Y'all, I do got a call coming up with Denisha. I can't stay on her long because I got a call with Denisha. Hold on, I might have missed something. At this point, I think the viewers better get used to Denisha because she's going to be here for a while. Yep. Never involved yet kids, but yep. She shouldn't have. I just think the whole thing was done messy. I don't think Denisha was expecting that. Because you see how Denisha is playing with Kai, right? I think she expected as a grown woman that a grown woman wouldn't do all that in front of a child. But I guess she know now just how childish Shayla is. I was so disappointed in Shayla because I thought she was going to take the mature route, but I'm so disappointed in how she did that today. That was so shiesty. You don't do that to a child. I would have cussed Anthony out now after the fact, but I wouldn't have did it where that child could hear. And she did that so that child could hear. And I just hate that for real. That was totally out of pocket on Shayla's part. So in that scenario, I blame Anthony first, Shayla, but then too Denisha. Anthony should have kept the conversation outside. He should have took Kai and baby Kai home or say, hey, I'm gonna take him home. How about you keep Kai tonight and we'll talk about it later. If it's such a problem, then let Kai stay here. Because we know Shayla ain't got no babysitter no more. So I would have left Kai there and then came back, but I definitely would have got that child out of harm's way. That was just so wrong. Kayla, I agree. I don't think Denise. I think, yep, Denise gonna be here for a while. Miss T, yeah, Facebook is dangerous, baby. Facebook and TikTok too, baby. I said somebody on TikTok. They came from me. I was like, okay. I just put shorts on TikTok. So if y'all ever want to just see my shorts alone, I do all of my shorts on. I do all of my shorts is on YouTube, is on TikTok too. But that's mostly what I use my Aunty ReRe page on TikTok because I haven't got 1,000 views over there yet. But once I get 1,000 views over there, I will start going live on TikTok too. Hey Antoinette, how you doing, Sugar Plum? Uh-oh, I didn't know this many comments was in here. Let me go back up. I don't want to miss nobody. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, when it's a lot of comments, it be kind of hard sometimes to go back up. Oh Lord, did I miss somebody comments? Okay, I'm gonna try again. Oh, it's stuck on you, money law. Hold on. Trying to go back up here. Lord have mercy. Why does it do this? Hold on, y'all. Oh, there we go. Okay, I found the little boy, y'all. Okay, we're gonna push Anthony closer. He just gonna drop the child. Okay, Wanda Phillips. Okay, here we go, y'all. I got the notes back. Okay, Amber received instructions from her lawyer concerning what she can and cannot do. She done broke all the instructions. All the instructions been broke. Miss T, they're gonna push Anthony close to her. Yep. Hello, Angela. Angela, Antoinette. Okay, Shaquille. It can be dangerous on YouTube as well. Life too short to get fanatical about fictitious stories. I got hit today. Goodness. I'm telling you, y'all. Y'all, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna say it again and again. Whoever want to take it personal can take it personal. I don't care. But I would rather have less followers, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Less subscribers or whatever. I want people over here who don't agree with me. Don't just agree with me because I like Aunty ReRe. I want a unbiased audience. I want an audience. I welcome Team Amber. I welcome Team Anthony. I welcome Team Denisha. I welcome Team Shayla. We gonna talk about it all. I'm still gonna have my opinion on what I think, but I welcome everybody, and that's the way it should be. Same thing in this commentary game. I try to promote everybody because somebody promoted me. I try to be there for everybody who knew in the game because I would not be on here, and I say it all the time. We don't do lives and stuff no more like we used to, but we still support each other. I would not have my own channel if it wasn't for Deontay reviews. I was one of the biggest people in Deontay's comments for months before his channel popped off, and then he told me, he said, "ReRe, do this for you, do it yourself," and he pushed me. And the first day that I was ready to do it, I was at my aunt's house. Shout out to my Aunt Essie. I love her so much. She's always been there for me and just like promoted me and everything. And I was at her house because I want to use her computer so the sound and everything would be perfect. And I was spazzing out because she had the new Apple laptop. I mean, not laptop, the new Apple computer, and my headset wouldn't fit in it. So I had to literally go to Best Buy. Deontay says, "Stay on the live." He said, "Stay on the live. Let the people know that you're struggling right now. Let the people know that you still go get on the live." Because I had invited him on my first live. And from that day, the channel blew up. Then I went 3 months without being monetized. People been lying about that, saying that I was monetized when I wasn't monetized. Saying that I blew up for, I'm going to be quiet. I said too much. But people will be so mischievous and stuff. I don't want that type of energy on my channel. I don't want that type of hatred. I want y'all to come on here and have a good time, for us to have good discussion. I want y'all to laugh. That's the one reason I made up all the other characters. If anybody else is doing it, kudos to them. But when you see me, you see an authenticity. When you see me, I'm not gonna bite nobody else style. I'm not gonna bite nobody else format. I ain't gonna bite nobody else nothing. And you could put that on Mary Have a Little. And honestly, on my channel, you never know what you go get, who you go get, what service you go get. So to say that I mimicked anybody, baby boom. But I'm sorry I had to say all that. But I hate that I said all that to say, because when you say in these YouTube streets, it get dirty even from a commentary standpoint. And it's sad that there's people out there. It's enough for everybody to eat. It's 11 million followers of Country Wayne skits out there. So why somebody got to hate on somebody else or do something to try to be malicious towards somebody else's page or something? You sick and you need help when you do stuff like that. If you promoting hate on your channel, if you promoting hate in the comments, if you a troll to just come on people's page to go against them, man, you wrong for that. But you know what? The God that I serve, baby, a heap see, but a few know. And at the end, God go get the glory out of it. So whatever you doing, whoever you are, to spread hate, to tell lies on people, to try to get them on your team, baby, it ain't gonna work. No weapon formed against me or any other channel that love God that you do shall prosper. And I'm gonna stop there. But it's just too much. It's too much. I stay in my lane. I try to promote everybody. Can't nobody say I ain't tried to put nobody on. But damn sure can't nobody say I tried to copy them. I wish a ninja would. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm venting. I'm venting. But that can go for whoever. I'm sorry. I got mad that quick. We talking about the skits. A lot of people are saying that Amber still have clothes and getting mail there, although she doesn't really go to the mansion. Yeah, the clothes and stuff, but did she leave? Amber fans rip me apart on Facebook. I never wish bad on her or nothing. I speak exactly on what her and Anthony do, that's all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People come for you, and some people will use you being neutral and put words in your mouth. And the stuff that's said, not in public, but in private, that's the part that get me. And you make these narratives about people, and I don't like that. I don't like the mess. Miss me with the mess. I love Dallas and General Hospital, but not exactly. They fictional. Shayla is disrespectful and selfish. It's like a lot of people are praising Shayla for what went down. Praising Shayla. Now Shayla wrong for what she did. If Shayla picked up Kai and had Iman's daughters as a courtesy, she would call Anthony, and that would be with us. Anthony should have given the courtesy. Yes. That's what got me, Suzette. The courtesy. In my humble opinion, Anthony does not want this divorce. And I know on the mark, he wants his wife back. I think so too. Serena Brown, Shayla is going to eventually reap what she has sown. She already reaping it. She don't know nothing about Angela, baby. You talking about forbidden fruit, Angela. She don't even know what's really about to hit the fan. Chad, please hit the like. Please click the like button. Thank y'all, please, and thank you. What's up? Hey, connected to serve. Hey, Frankie Johnson. Denisha's going to put her hands on Shayla and then tell Anthony boundaries in place for custody of the cop. Yep. Denisha may get the green light from Anthony to tell Amber and Shayla's story. Ooh. Aunty, I heard a lot of creators say you've helped them in their thumbnails. Thank you, Miss T. I'm glad to hear that. And I do try to help people. I really, really do. But there are some out there don't like Auntie. And they don't, but hey, it is what it is. But I always try to help people. I really, really do. That's why it really hurts me to hear somebody being shady behind the scenes. I don't like that. I don't like it. Girl, I'm gonna let them know that's my opinion. One law, they act like your opinion is invalid. Yep. Amber rolled out luggage. Yep. And was told by her lawyer not to take any clothes out the house. Yep. And stayed with Dave 46 hours. Baby, she's staying 46 hours. As in 46. 46 hours is what she said. Well, Shayla did tell Anthony, let's do pickups and drop offs in public. Yep. Yep. But think about it though, y'all. Even with that, Miss T, if Anthony would have dropped off, if she would have dropped off Kyle, let's say at the basketball court, and she would have seen Kyle, she still would have had a problem. But I could see that more so than the rest. Oh, thank you for the gift. You sent a gift? Connect to serve. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Connected Sir. Money Law, when they so cook a storyline, they very rarely let us down. Say, they are slow cooking. Yes, Shayla Karma like a pot roast. It's gonna be juicy when it comes out. Yes. Y'all, she crashed out today. She quit. We don't condone what Shayla did, but happy Big Kai is getting a chance to showcase his talent and earn, yep, like the other kids. He is such a respectful kid. I love it. I love it. Amber is staying weeks at a time. Baby, they have Amber went back since LA. Has she been back home since LA? Y'all let me know. Thank you, Connected to Sarah. Continue to use those features, girl. Well, I want to first of all give a shout out to Country Wayne and his skit. We're gonna go back, so it's gonna be a brief second, y'all. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and pull that skit where Amber's mother, I mean I'm not Amber's, Dave's mother warned Amber. And if there's any new skits, y'all let me know. We're gonna go back to that warning because look like not just Dave, but not Lisa now. Who gonna break up next? Amen. Everybody associated with them getting a divorce. Heap see, few know. We watch it really pray. If y'all watching these skits, watch out for y'all marriage, baby, because it's a misunderstanding. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm finna go get that skit for you. Just a second. And I'm gonna show y'all while I'm on here, because I want Country Wayne to get his credit. And for Am Bam not to say, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all can always go on here if you don't know. You can always go to Country Wayne page, go to playlist, go to Wayne main storyline, and this is how you know this storyline ain't going nowhere. This the only one he really keep updated. And it's everything associated with Wayne, the Shayla skits, Delicia, Iman, all of their skits are right here. So if you ever just want to get caught up, you can come here and just play it all if this is one you do. They don't do this for all the other storylines. Piari, Dan, anybody associated with the Daltons basically. And they ain't got Pope Dalen in there unless he was Piari, but most of the main skit. So these are considered the main skits that we watch. I want to go back to that Cameron and Dave too talking. And I'm going to put the link in the bio just to take you guys back here. In fact, I'm going to give y'all a link to the playlist so y'all will have it. So Wayne can get his number. So hold on. Yeah, Dalen can't catch a break. Hey, Sonya Perkins. I'm going to look at Sonya Perkins because she's new in the chat tonight. See what she has to say. My only opinion, Denisha should have never let her son go. Yep. Knowing anything can happen if she didn't protect him. So, yeah, that's why I got to look at the skits. I'm going to look over this playlist and see, like, did she know no? Or did she, I think she thought he was just going to go pick Kai up, like, and look, Big Kai stay in the car or something. Just a minute, y'all. Okay, here we go.
How are you? Yeah, this is serious, very serious. You know, marriage is a covenant, Amber, between God and God a relationship that a vow that you're supposed to keep between husband and wife, and to know that you are still married.
Um, yeah, I apologize that you had to find out that way. But I'm legally separated, and I would be divorced if my husband would just sign the papers, and we're just we're not in agreement on splitting the assets and things like that.
But honey, it doesn't matter if you're legally separated. What matters is you're still married. You're not divorced. And to know that you and Dave are staying together, God is not pleased. And I don't want none of that energy of your husband to fall on Dave, because you do reap what you sow. You are still married. And you don't do you might still love him. Because sometimes people can be separated, whatever, and get back together. You don't know what God is trying to do.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there for a second. I'm gonna read a few comments. But y'all, when she said that, that's what got me. When the hello, can y'all hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Can y'all hear me? Dang it. Let me know if y'all can hear me. There's a delay, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, now y'all can hear me. Oh, okay, you said yes. Sometimes my son is screaming. No accountability. We need to check Dave's sister and her husband, see if they okay. I think it's some stuff going on in their family. Yes, Kanisha. I think it's a misunderstanding. I think it's a misunderstanding in their family. She did not listen to anything that Dave mom said. When she said, sometimes you can break up and get back together. At that time, that would have been the perfect time to say, yeah, we done broke up and got back together and then renewed our vows twice with Pastor Chris. Poor Pastor Chris. Every time I think about Pastor Chris. But anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
it is over, completely over.
That's what you're saying, or what God is saying?
So what you saying, guys?
I don't want to tell you everything about my business with him, but I know that it's over. I know it, and
I know.
I do not love him.
I do
So
not love
that's
him.
not something that you need to, that you have.
Y'all, even her, I do not love him, didn't sound right. I do not love him. Come on now. I do not love him. And remember what the mama said. The mama asked her, did God tell you it was over? Amber didn't answer the question. I'm rewinding it. She didn't answer the question. He said, did God tell you it was over? She just started saying, I. And then she said, I don't love him anymore. That didn't even sound like Amber the way she said it. I'm rewinding it.
Separated, whatever, and get back together. You don't know what God is trying to do.
It is over, completely over.
That's what you're saying, or what God is saying?
I don't want to tell you everything about my business with him, but I know that it's over.
She's ready to bash him again.
I
Shayla
know
had a
it,
baby.
and I do not love him. So that's not something that you need to, that you have to worry about. I know Dave is your son, and I understand that you want to protect him.
No. We're not. That's not it. Dave is my son. I do love him, but I want to protect the covenant. I'm saying he was raised to do right. Like he's committing adultery because you're still married. And then I heard you say you're not. You just said you're not
You know what you meant.
Legally divorced because of assets. What do you still have the house? Where do you live?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. He has the house, and I typically stay with Dave.
See, that's what I'm saying. You cannot do that. You need your own. So that's how you know it's not just about Dave, it's about you as a woman. You need your own. Can't depend on a man. Because look where you're at right now. You need your own. You have your business. You're beautiful. You're doing well. And living with Dave is just not.
I'm gonna stop right there, y'all, and I'm gonna rewind. This is what makes me mad about people who push hate, push hatred, and try to push their agenda when it comes to these skits. Most of us, and Money Law, you tell me if I'm wrong, Money Law. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. Hello? Y'all let me know. Okay. So this is what makes me mad about the people who on Facebook, TikTok, wherever, who are promoting hate when you say anything against Amber. Most of us, and Money Law, you tell me if I'm wrong with this. It's like most of us are saying the same thing this mama saying. We're not saying we're against Amber. We're saying that we love Amber, we love her characters, and we want her to shine. We want to see her stand on her own 2 feet. We want to see her in her own bag, get her own house, get her own business. We want to see her independently grow. We're not saying that we dislike Amber. We're saying we want to see her we're saying the same thing as mama saying. But people are attacking in the comments, and they'll try to twist your words and your thoughts to come across as you hate the Amber character or you pro Anthony, and spreading all that hate and evil spirits over the internet and dividing everybody. Or, oh, people just don't want to see her with Dave. We saying the same thing this man's mama is saying for characters. Okay, I just want to make sure, I don't like putting nothing in nobody's mouth. And Money Law, I like your point about we didn't realize she really arguing with the mama, but in a respectful, bashful, damsel in distress way. And I did pick up, Miss T said it, on those crows. And now they could have been incidental just there, or they could have just had the sound machine in the back. Because I've noticed a lot lately, to me, there's so much symbolism. Even that tiger dress Delisha had on today, but that's a different story. And welcome to the chat, Ozzy. This is getting good, y'all. I'm listening to this is good. Let's go back to surveillance.
Need your own. Can't depend on a man. Because look where you're at right now. You need your own. You have your business. You're beautiful. You're doing well.
That's all
And
we want,
living with
mama.
Dave is just not God's plan. Let me say that. God is not pleased with that.
Mm-hmm.
And you were raised to know the Lord in the church as well, yes. Right? Because that's what you had told me earlier.
Yep.
Yes. So I know your father's not happy
by Dave too.
with you sleeping at Dave's house at night. And I know you and Dave love one another, the way you guys look at each other. I respect that. And I'm not here to judge you, but I'm here to tell you that it's just not right. You should wait till after you're legally divorced before you and Dave really can have a true relationship.
Fans who want Amber happy scene. If y'all meant to be together, do it after the divorce. He'll still be there.
Thank you.
And I'm saying this because you are beautiful. You are beautiful.
And
I do want the best for you. And the favor of God to stay on you, your restaurant, your life. Amen. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. We're right back to that man. I ain't been back home since. Oh yeah, this one day, Mom, she wouldn't have received that. She didn't receive what Dave Mama said. Honestly. Did she even receive what Dave Mama said? She didn't even see what the mama said, mother law. She didn't receive that at all. They say heap see if you know, baby. Heap see she didn't know. Heap see she didn't know. Let's go down. If Lawyer Brittany was still a character, she would have resolved about the settlement. Yeah, she would have been went into mediation. Current lawyers, they just taking checks. That's all they doing. And to me, I'm just speaking out loud, y'all. She just started crying and said, "Thank you, mom." Yeah, so the mama stopped talking. Ooh, they gonna get you, Miss T. They go get you, Miss T. Ain't received nothing. Yes, mother-in-law. Amber would have walked away. Yeah, if that would have been Danielle, unless it was Mama Brenda, she wouldn't have walked away if it was Mama Brenda. But see, she don't even want to talk to Mama Brenda right now because she know Mama Brenda know her. Amber could have at least, yeah, yeah. Amber had a baby by Shayla, and Amber could have easily asked for mediation. Yep, nothing received. Yeah, that might as well have been a avoided check, baby. Yes, thanks again, connected to serve. Man, Brittany would have had this divorce wrapped up. Or she would have been wrapped up in days. She's moving like she's broke. Yeah, every woman I know had their own place with a brand new man. Anthony had a baby with Shayla. Okay, yeah, you got to say that part. hmm That's all I want. I want to see her in her bag. Shayla told Amber similar. Yep, yep. Brittany would have been on Melissa unless it wasn't. I don't understand. Amber knew how fast Britt was working, so she needs to check on Detroit. Amber still don't get it. Child, we ain't seen the Detroit Amber in Lord forever. Yeah, I don't know how the divorce would go in Skitland, but in reality, it shouldn't walk through because a lot of dirt. Yeah, I don't understand how mediation ain't took place. I really don't. And to me, even in Skitland terms, why haven't, let me see, Amber lied to her father, so no, and Amber is not destitute. Amber has resources to get her own place. Yeah, she got money, just like Honey Pot. I don't understand these folks, baby. Speaking for somebody who stayed with somebody. Baby, if I got 5,000 right now, I'd be going. Five. I'm just saying. Five, I would give me somewhere to live and figure it out. For real. These people choosing to live with other people. I don't see where they do that at. Amber is setting herself up for a big disappointment as she is making Dave her god. Ooh. Ooh, girls, could be misunderstanding. Amber wants Anthony to be alone, suffering and destitute. Yep. I'm telling you who else gonna go off about that room. Let's see what Sonya Perkins. Wayne is dragging this divorce because there will be no divorce. I don't think so either. Sonya, I think you own it because I think he's doing this too because he's finna show Denisha and Dave's bad side. And then it's gonna come down to, is it cheaper to keep her? Just like Brody ain't going nowhere. Brody going to South Carolina, North Carolina, everywhere but divorce court. Him and Angelina, they ain't even got lawyers. And did you hear Brody the other say? Brody said he ain't even filed. We thought Brody ain't even filed. He ain't even got no lawyer. That's how much he care about him and Angelina divorce. Well, Anthony said his wife, great actress, because Amber didn't receive nothing that the mom said. Exactly. She started crying to make the mom stop. I received that. Ain't received nothing. That package is lost in the mail. Amen. Lots of people, baby, connected to serve. You ain't never lied. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I'm saying whispering. I think my mom and daddy they went through the war about 10 years. I'm just saying, telling what I know. The only time black folks get divorced is when somebody else make them divorce. Amen. Or something like that. Otherwise, they stay married forever. And my baby daddy would have been one of them. I'm just saying. But I'm gonna leave that alone. After she got done talking to Dave's mom, the next conversation is that Dave was about to move different. It was all about running. Forget business meeting. You can't. Yep. It's cheaper to keep her. Yeah, it's cheaper to cheat. Yeah, you right. Did somebody say that in the skit? It's cheaper to cheat. Oh, that's what Wayne said, I think. I ain't saying Amber right, but maybe Amber don't want to move in her own place because she don't want to spend money on the place because she's always at Dave's house. That's true. She could get her a little old something, little 1500 or something like that. She can make Dave pay for that. They can have them their own little love nest. But baby, she too busy telling Ernestine now they can come over to the pool and stuff. She done made his house home. Really, the real Denisha's gonna show. Yep, that's true too, Hardy. But I'm ready for the real Dave to show. With all that whispering. I'm ready for Dave to show. Somebody had called me on Nuckenbuck the other day whispering. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that message. I wonder if that Dave calling me. Because somebody called and they were just whispering. Brody knows it's cheaper to keep her. Pamela got that money from Angelina and disappeared. I don't think she done disappeared. I think she go pop back up. I would understand if Amber choose herself and ask 50%. What's her person being with Big Dog? Yep. Big Dog, not the puppy. Pamela got 50,000 and didn't even have a baby. Boy, now that was the come up. Amber used Ernestine lawyer. Steve and J lawyer were laughing about milking them. Yep. So Amber get a new lawyer and Anthony had baby Shayla. I'm telling you, Charlene, I think they should wrap up the divorce with Terry and Libby, and then let Natasha and Kenny become Amber and Anthony lawyer. That would be juicy. That would be juicy. Hold on. Dave not paying for nothing. That damn baby. Y'all know, y'all know it's time for her to make a payment. So I wonder, is Dave gonna make her pay? Brody is on friend's dad passed away. On the end, baby. He never divorced his second wife. The son got nothing. The strange brother took the property and got everything. Ooh. Oh, Brody on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. New skit alert. Hold on. This another person that's good too. Mary Dangerfield. Let me see. Oh, just the twins got into it. Oh, you weren't. I thought you were saying it's a new Brody skit. I knew that he was gonna come in and save them, y'all. The little boy. What y'all think about that storyline? Let's switch gears for a minute. Do y'all like Hope being with the little Caucasian boy? I think he might soften Hope up. Pamela got her money. Okay, unpopular opinion. I don't blame Shayla. Anthony knew exactly how she would act. Yep. But wait, Amber, Shayla, Angelina see Big Cat Room. Baby, ooh wee. It's gonna be a misunderstanding. Miss T, we ain't seen no restaurant, okay? Girl, you baby laugh then. You baby laugh. Still waiting on Melissa to show up. Baby, I think Melissa's gonna show up pregnant. Whoever said that in the comments, you got that stuck in my head now. Girl, the twins trigger me. But I do like the little twist with the little Caucasian boy. I think he might pipe Hope down. Not pipe her down like that, yo, but you calm her down. You know, these youngsters, you have to use the right terminology. Like we didn't see the restaurant a whole entire month. Now we supposed to think their numbers through the roof. Miss Shayla got fired. Yeah, I told y'all what plot twist I'm thinking of. Plot twist for me is Amber ain't been to the restaurant. Um, Denisha go come there. Anthony ain't go tell Shayna that Denisha a side piece. Denisha go put her recipes on the menu, and Amber go get in her feelings, and the numbers go up, and then Dave go be like, well, if the numbers going up, why you want to fire this girl? So I think something finna come up with that, because even though he said he gave the restaurant to Amber, did he give it to her on paper? That's the thing. Did he give Amber the restaurant on paper and put it in her name? Because I don't believe they letting us see um, Denisha cook like that and them not put her at the restaurant or get her own restaurant. One of the two. One of the two. Exactly. Exactly, Fresh Boy. Suzanne, you think they co-owners on paper? Mm. They need to drop Anna and her random skits, please. Girl, girl. If they showed it one more time, it ain't got no kind of plot to it either. Ain't no plot twist, nothing. They just threw us on her and her son. I'm like, wait a minute. That Wayne telling her to whoop the child. I'm like, Lord, they gonna be on CPS from the be in Wayne life. See what else here. Denisha her in real life. I hope they don't have Hope using the white boy for his money. They might do that. But I think she might use him, but she might start liking him in real life. I hope they get some functionality because that storyline ain't had nothing good to happen. I'm talking about nothing. That's been a whole misunderstanding from the beginning. I'm about sick of them. Do you think Anthony lawyer is a PI on Amber? I hope somebody got some something on somebody. Okay. When they sign the contract, Michonne, they both, oh, okay. The dishes and Denisha prepares. Shanna cooks anyway. She was cooking a lot of shrimp dishes, but I don't think she had no lobster dishes like that. Like Denisha hit us with the lobster and grits, the deluxe fish sandwich, and she came with some more stuff. I'm waiting for the Brody's and Angelina's skit to unfold. Find out. I want to know. I want Brody. Yes. Yes. Uh oh. Uh oh. Lord, Denisha calling. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off this live. I'm gonna call y'all back. And Kyle already done called me early, so now Denisha calling. Oh Lord. Okay, I'll get back with y'all later. I gotta take that phone call. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.